up, beautiful people? Hi. I think the last time I posted on here was like 2018, 2019. Anyway, long before the world turned upside down, like literally. And when it started going upside down, I was like, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to start back vlogging. I'll have some time, and well, I did it. But we are back and live. Probably not gonna do the whole vlog-like videos, I'm not sure yet, still figuring it out. However, today I'm going to show you a quick and easy recipe, 2 ways. So one is a regular classic favorite peanut butter, because yesterday I went to the grocery and I noticed, like, my sister asked me if there was like a shortage of peanut butter or something. The grocery shelves was basically empty. Also, a bottle of natural peanut butter is like $75 TT, but it's super easy to make, so I'm going to show you that classic version as well as a higher protein, lower fat version of your very own favorite peanut butter. So we're going to start with some raw peanuts. I have today some blanched peanuts, as well as you can use, if you want, just regular raw peanuts. The skin is one which makes it like really annoying, but a bag was like $13 or $14, and you want to use 350 grams of peanut. We're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Grab your peanuts and spread them out evenly on a baking tray. If you're using blanched peanuts, you can roast it for about 6 to 8 minutes, but if you're using the raw, I would suggest 10 to 12 minutes to give it like the optimal like cooking time. So you're just gonna go ahead and take your tray of peanuts and put them in the oven, set your timer, and let them roast. So while it's baking, quick life update, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, life update. I'm now a full-time coach at Zion Fitness House. I love it there. Hi guys. That's been like one of the major things that's been going on, and I started working there in 2020. Alright, so now that our nuts, peanuts are nice and cool, that just sounded funny. I'm a child. So now that our nuts are nice and cool, peanuts, we're gonna put them in the food processor. Like, I really want to pick up the tray and pour it over in a nice cinematic way, but I'll make a mess. We could risk it all for this little bit, that's really. Success. Okay. The thing with making nut butters, you have to leave it. Just let it spin, just let it process. It's gonna start clumping up at first, but that's okay. Just let it process until it gets the consistency that you desire. Some people like it ultra smooth. Of course, you're gonna have to leave it longer. But I don't mind the little bit of graininess, the little bit of texture. Especially if I have it with oats or something. It's everything. So, let's begin. So, 2 minutes in, if so much, like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, it's going to be like a really grainy, almost like coconut flour consistency. So that's like the first thing you're gonna notice. From here, like a minute or 2 again, it's going to clump up. Like, it's gonna become almost like a stiff dough. So this is the point that I'm talking about, where it's almost like a dough, like cookie dough. It really looks like cookie dough at this point. Just keep going, no worries. So this is the point where you're really gonna see it starting looking like peanut butter. At this point, add in a teaspoon or so of kosher salt, pink sea salt, whichever salt floats your boat. So just add that in and let it process some more. At this point, it really looks like peanut butter, like for real, for real. It still has a bit of a grainy consistency, which, as I said, I really like. I don't mind. If you want yours smoother, of course, keep processing. It takes a while, anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the strength, the power of your food processor, and it depends on how creamy you want it. So from there, you want to just grab an airtight container so that you could store your peanut butter. Alright, so that's it. If you want, give it a little taste to make sure it's good. There's enough salt. If you like sweet peanut butter, of course, you can add your sweeteners or whatever. Look at how smooth that is. And there you have it, your very own container of homemade natural peanut butter. It's more natural than the natural one you buy at the store, I promise you. At a fraction of the cost. Oh my god, it's peanut butter, man. But it's at a fraction of the cost, and you can make any adjustments to it as you like. So now that we have our peanut butter made, you're gonna measure out 100 grams of this into a separate bowl for us to make our protein peanut butter with chocolate. It's going to be epic. So now that you have your nice and creamy peanut butter made, your very own, who would have thought like making peanut butter would have been so simple? I know for me, like before, I used to think it was just this whole elaborate process with a million ingredients. But I guess if you look at the ingredients of a store-bought peanut butter, you would see the different additives, but this tastes like even better. You get the nutty taste, you can control how smooth you want it. So now that it's made, we're gonna move on to making our macro-friendly one. I'm very excited about this because chocolate is life. So to your food processor, you're gonna add 6 ounces of almond milk, unsweetened almond milk preferably. 2 scoops of plant protein. Remember, you can get all your protein supplies at Supplement Supply TT. And I would put the link to their Instagram in the description. We have 4 tablespoons of special dark cocoa powder. And 100 grams of our homemade peanut butter. Right, in it goes, and now time to process. Look at how dark and rich this looks. So you want to scrape the edges. Get all in there. Of course, remove the center. Oh my god. I feel like I'm a novice. Okay. Yay, I got it out. Alright. remove the center, scrape off the excess from it, of course. And look at this. It is so rich and creamy. And what I like to do is weigh out exactly how much I got in the mixture. Of course, if you want it a little creamier than this, I mean, it's a nut butter, so it has to be spreadable. Depending on the protein you use, you might have to use a little more liquid, but you don't want it too runny. I mean, of course, if you want it runnier than this, add more. This is like perfect for me. So now that we have all of that, you want to get a container to store it in. I like to set it on my scale so I can weigh how much it is, and that way I ensure that I keep the macros. So it's supposed to make about 10 servings. So you want to weigh how much you get out of the mix. It looks like chocolate frosting. It smells like chocolate frosting too. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. Time for the moment of truth, the taste test. It's so dark, like it actually tastes like dark chocolate, but as a spread. Of course, if you want it sweeter, you could add like some sweetener to it or whatever, but this by itself is really, really good. You barely even taste the plant protein. And the good thing about it is that when I weigh it out, I get 280 grams of this mix here, which means it's about 28 grams per serving. And per serving, it is 10 grams of protein. 10 grams of protein, around 4 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fat, so you cannot go wrong. You can literally eat this as a snack. Put it with some apples, put it with some toast, and it's just perfect. And there you have it, guys. Your very own peanut butter. 2 ways. Perfect for snacking, perfect for shakes. Like, if you're not a big vegan protein lover, definitely check out Supplement Supply since they have a wider range of proteins that you can use to make like pre-post workout shakes. They are doing delivery. So, especially the chocolate one is my favorite. I use them for snacks, of course. All I have today is Dixie biscuits, but it's so good, and at least you still get some protein with your Dixie. That's too much of a big bag. You can add it as a topping to oats, regular toast, apples. What else do we put peanut butter on? Anything. Or you could use it to make your favorite peanut butter desserts like cookies, brownies, that kind of thing. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Also comment in the comment section of what recipe you'd like to see me do, whether macro friendly or otherwise. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be attempting to post a video every week. I know I said that before, but we are back and we are live and in HD because I'm no longer recording on my phone. Yay! Thanks. Bye.